To maximize Chun-Li's potential, we need to understand exactly how her kit works. First, let's talk about her forte, Inflament. There are 4 stacks. As you can see, there's 4 different sections under her forte bar, and you gain a stack every time you get a hit with either True Sight Conquest or True Sight Charge, or if you decide you want to use your Resonance Liberation, you automatically get 4 stacks. And there are 2 different ways to get True Sight, so you can perform either the Conquest or the Charge attack. The first way is by using your normal attacks, which have a variety of combos. You have a basic attack 4, a mid-air attack 4, both your heavy and your mid-air heavy attack follow up with the respective attack 3s that lead into the 4th attack. But the main thing to note is that after your basic attack and mid-air attack 4, you enter True Sight, which you can see it pop up above her forte bar. And the second and the most easiest way to gain True Sight is just by using your Resonance skill. Now I know there's a lot of flavor text here with True Sight Capture and all that. Basically the main thing you need to know is that number 1, you get 2 charges of this Resonance skill, so you can spam it. But do take note that when you initially use the Resonance skill, you'll dash toward the target upwards, you'll gain True Sight, and then you'll do a plunging attack back toward the ground. Now, once you have True Sight, this is where you have your choice of using either True Sight Conquest or True Sight Charge. With True Sight Conquest, as long as you're on the ground and you use your basic attack button, she'll dash forward, dealing fusion damage considered, Resonance skill damage, and True Sight will end. And with True Sight Charge, if you use the jump button or the basic attack while you're in midair, that is where you'll perform this attack. You'll turn into a Phoenix, dashing up toward the air, dealing fusion damage considered, Resonance skill damage, and True Sight will end. Now coming back to the Forte circuit, once you have 4 Inflament stacks, you can perform the Heavy Attack Sacrifice by holding down your basic attack button. This will consume all stacks of Inflament and is essentially an AoE skill, dealing fusion damage considered, Resonance skill damage, and Changli takes 40% less damage. Now coming back to the Resonance Liberation real quick, again you'll deal damage with it, you'll get all 4 stacks of Inflament you need, and you'll enter what's called Fiery Feather. With this, as long as you release the Heavy Attack Flaming Sacrifice within 10 seconds after using your Resonance Liberation, her attack is increased by 25%, after which Fiery Feather ends. So basically, as long as you use the Resonance Liberation and then follow up immediately with that Heavy Attack Flaming Sacrifice, you get an attack percentage bonus. I do want to talk about her intro skill, Obedience of Rules, because she appears in midair and automatically gains True Sight, which means you can follow up with that midair attack, the True Sight Charge, and pretty much automatically parry the enemy. So if you can time this up right, it's essentially a free parry. That's the one thing that I really like about Changli's kit, is that her normal attacks, her Resonance skill, her Forte circuit, and her intro skill are very easy ways to parry targets, considering the amount of attacks that happen when you use these skills. Now for her outro skill, Strategy of Duality, like I mentioned, the incoming Resonator will have their fusion damage amplified by 20% and their Resonance Liberation amplified by 25% for 10 seconds or until the Resonator is switched out.